The latest news about Cha Eunwoo is back in the public spotlight after a number of reports from South Korean media revealed that the handsome singer and actor was seen studying in a military room. The rare sight made many people, including his fans from all over the world, feel touched and amazed. Cha Eunwoo, who has always been known as the face genius because of his perfect visuals, is now showing another side that is rarely seen. Sincerity, humility, and determination that does not play in serving his military service. Since entering the entertainment world, Cha Eunwoo has been known as a multi-talented figure. He is not only a successful idol with ASTRO, but also an actor with good acting skills, as evidenced by popular series such as True Beauty to Island. However, when he was drafted into the army, many fans wondered how he would adjust to a life that was much different from the glittering world of the stage. Not a few are worried that idols of Cha Eunwoo's class will have trouble adjusting to a harsh environment full of rules. However, the latest reports show a very different side. He was seen studying seriously in the military room, carrying a notebook, pen, and seemed completely dissolved in his learning activities. This sight instantly caused a wave of warm reactions from fans. Many considered that Cha Eunwoo not only served his military obligations formally, but also used them to continue to develop, both physically and mentally. Some eyewitnesses mentioned that Eunwoo was often seen taking advantage of his free time to read books, memorize material, and even discuss with fellow soldiers about serious topics. This attitude amazed many people because rarely has a celebrity kept learning consistency in a situation as difficult as the military. This phenomenon, of course, caused a lot of speculation. Some fans suspect that Cha Eunwoo is preparing something for his future. Some say he is studying a foreign language, perhaps to support his international career after completing his military service. There are also those who suspect that he is studying things related to music and art, perhaps preparing new works or deepening his intellectual horizons so that his career does not stop at good looks alone. On the other hand, there are also those who argue that Eunwoo has indeed had a diligent character since childhood, so it is only natural that he still carries his learning habits into the military environment. Cha Eunwoo is often referred to as the perfect figure, not only the visuals but also the intelligence. During his school years, he was known as an outstanding student with high academic scores. He was even included in the list of brilliant students who speak fluent English and have a broad insight. No wonder, now when the public heard that he was seen studying in the military room, many felt that it was very appropriate for the character of Eunwoo, who had been known for a long time. The presence of this news also makes AROHA, as ASTRO fans are called, feel relieved and proud. They considered that the idol still maintains a positive image, even in the midst of a challenging period of military service. Many fans shared tweets and posts on social media, expressing their admiration for Eunwoo's sincerity. He was always different. Even in the military, he still showed that his brain is as brilliant as his face, wrote one fan on Twitter. Seeing Eunwoo study in the military made me feel like I should be more diligent in my life as well. Another added point, one of the reasons why this news is so viral is because the South Korean public really appreciates the attitude of soldiers who remain disciplined and do not waste time during military service. In the midst of many cases of celebrities being criticized for not being taken seriously or seeking leniency while drafted, Cha Eunwoo actually appears as an ideal example. He showed not only physical discipline, but also mental. He used his time to the best of his ability, something considered very honorable in the eyes of Korean society. The military itself has yet to issue an official statement on what Cha Eunwoo is actually studying. However, some reports say that he is often seen carrying books and notes. Some fellow soldiers even leaked that Eunwoo was diligent in encouraging his friends to keep trying to fill their time with positive things. He often reminded that even in a military environment, learning and improving can still be done. This makes many people judge that Eunwoo is not only trying to develop himself, but also inspires those around him. Interestingly, the news of Cha Eunwoo studying in the military room also sparked a wide discussion among international netizens. Many fans from overseas highlighted Eunwoo's industrious attitude as something to emulate. They attributed it to the smart idol trend that has recently been widely discussed in the K-pop industry. Eunwoo is considered as a vivid example of how a celebrity can combine popularity with intelligence, proving that the world of entertainment is not only about visuals and appearance, but also about intelligence and efforts to continue to develop. The Korean media has been talking about it a lot. Some news portals say that the sight of Cha Eunwoo studying in the military room is one of the most touching moments of a celebrity's life during the draft. Not infrequently, the news appeared on the front page with headlines emphasizing Eunwoo's seriousness. Long articles discuss how a top star like Eunwoo keeps his integrity despite being in a completely different situation with his usual glamorous life. This news also has an emotional impact on fans who still feel lost after the departure of Moonbin, Eunwoo's best friend and groupmate at ASTRO. Many considered that Eunwoo's spirit of learning and strong determination was one of his ways to stay afloat and continue to move forward, despite being overcome by deep grief. Some fans even wrote that maybe Eunwoo learned to take his mind off the sadness, while proving that he is able to live up to his obligations with a sense of responsibility. In addition, fans also began speculating that Eunwoo was preparing himself for major projects after his enlistment. With his background as an actor and singer, many believe he will not stop at just his usual entertainment work. There is a good chance that he will be involved in international projects, perhaps even continue his formal education abroad. If so, then the moment he studied in the military space was only the beginning of a long journey that would further expand his career. The public reaction to this news was extremely positive. Many people think that Eunwoo is an example of a young Korean who can be proud of. He is not only popular, but also smart, diligent, and humble. This attitude of his made him even more loved, not only by fans, but also by the general public. Even some parents in Korea say that they want their children to follow the attitude of Eunwoo, who remains disciplined and diligent in learning despite being at the peak of popularity. Not stopping there, this phenomenon has also sparked a broader discussion about how celebrities can have a positive influence on society. Many say that if more idols and actors behave like Eunwoo, then the public's view of the entertainment world will be much better. Celebrities are not only considered glamorous figures, but also role models who can inspire young people to constantly learn and develop. Now, even though Eunwoo is still serving his mandatory military service, the public is already looking forward to the day when he returns to the entertainment stage. However, one thing is certain. The news of him studying in the military space has made a deep impression that will not simply disappear. Cha Eunwoo is not only a celebrity, but also an example. He proved that behind a handsome face and great popularity, there is a diligent, serious, and determined figure. And that's what makes him even more loved, not only by AROHA, but by society at large. Cha Eunwoo, who is seen studying in the military space, seems to be a new symbol of how a big star is still able to maintain a balance between popularity and self-development. His presence in the entertainment world often stunned the public with his perfect visuals and talent, but the simple sight of him sitting quietly, opening a book, and writing notes in a room away from the camera's spotlight was actually a more touching moment for many. This proves that the figure behind Cha Eunwoo's big name is a young man who still wants to keep going, trying to expand his knowledge, and not stop only at the achievements he has achieved. Some observers of Korean popular culture argue that this moment shows another side of celebrities that is rarely shown to the public. Usually, news about idols in the military focuses only on physical training, field assignments, or ceremonial activities. But this time, the public actually saw something more personal: the efforts of an ordinary man who still brought his good habits into his new life. A sociology professor from Seoul University even said that the phenomenon of Cha Eunwoo studying in the military space could be a strong example for the younger generation. According to him, young people often see idols as role models. With news like this, they will learn that being smart, diligent is something cool, just as important as having an attractive appearance or a glorious career.